Imagine that he plants his. Anywhere where you sit. Imagine that.
I completely forgot.
Imagine that you were planning. Your leisure to you is, okay, you know, leisure to you is, I want to take some friends out to go and eat. That's not leisure with your wife as a husband. They are not romantic. They just come, and to them, sex is the wife is a tool for sex. It's not something, it's not leisure. There's nothing pleasure. So, oh, I just feel, okay, I come, yeah, pap, 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 I go, bam, I'm gone. Enter the walk again, and all of that, and all of that. So you see, even the leisure time, he should be intentional. How do you maximize your leisure time? You should plan it. That's why they say plan it. You must learn to relax. All the time you come to the house, you are only having another. No, then don't get married. Don't get married. I say most of them, their marriages have problems because they are too task-oriented, forgetting about people. Since they are users, by the time the spouse is not important, they don't see it important. You are not in their thing. You are not going around like, no, they just keep you. They are users. So they should understand. They should, excuse, stop arguing to stir up a fight. See, they like it too. Choleric, pam, pam, pam. I told you there are people that can beat any. They listen to them. Master, take it, bang. They can, a wife, a man told me what his choleric wife did. The wife came to the house, entered the house, and met another woman. She scattered the TV, the fridge, the gas, and all the breakables. Fine. And then she's satisfied. She had to scatter everything. You just know that that's a choleric woman. They don't need to tell you. It's not because what the man did was correct, but they are destructive. They have a destructive anger. If it is a man, he can beat that woman until he will want to, he wants to cause the woman pain. Some people don't beat you, but they always cause you pain, put you, talk you down, cause you pain. That's how cholerics work. People that are always on the go, they don't even have time to be talking, hey, honey, baby, how are you? Hey, good to. But when they want you, they honey you, baby, you do it, because they are the ones that have the vision. These are very, please, cholerics are very complicated people to deal with, especially as husbands. As wives, all the time, it is very complicated. Why do I say a purely choleric person? Their anger, choleric, you already know, in French, we say colère, is from it. Their anger, pro-anger, anytime. They are boss. So, they should not argue. Allow you. Why you so you enter? They want to reach a point to push you to the wall, then they give you the blame. A choleric person should learn to apologize. You don't just always, since there are people that are always, they don't know how to respond to other people's leadership. They hardly answer to people. Go and report them to this person. As you're reporting them, there will be a reason why you become a fool. They are hardly loyal. So a choleric should learn to say yes to somebody genuinely for things to go well. If not, he will always be walking And other people, it will just be like that. Okay, now I come to a perfect, how do I say it? A perfect, powerful choleric, perfect melancholy. Listen, in all of this, as Christians, there's what we call the spirit control temperament. But let's talk about these four major. That one we are already too familiar with. But because relationships are carnal more, we have carnal relationship. We deal with people with all fears of life. So we must understand these natural traits in people. That is why we are talking about it. So there is somebody, is not a demon. It's just the person's character. So you don't go and bind somebody when it is natural. When you understand that this is natural, you just say, Master, you see this your thing that is like this, please. These are the dangers. There is no demon. It's just information that is lacking. And then we start praying unnecessary prayers. There is no demon, because naturally a choleric person is like that. So what the person needs is information. So we are just praying that the person should be exposed to the right information. Because a choleric person, let me tell you, when you see a spiritual person that is choleric, you know, and that is manifesting any of these temperaments. God uses them, positions them, the Holy Spirit comes, fills them, and they use them differently. Paul had a different temperament from Peter, from Philip. You just check, they are different. When you see Peter was a sanguine, he talks. Everything he says, he speaks. And when we do like that, you see it. Okay, a perfect melancholy. Perfect melancholy. These are some people that, hi, they are good, oh, very good people. But I pity them too sometimes. Okay, a perfect melancholy. As a perfect melancholy, you say you are creative, you are respectful, analytical. The first thing is, okay, another thing, they are introverted, as we said, are introverts and task-oriented. So these are people who don't talk, but they focus on their job. They focus on their job. They have thinking capacity. They are big in their minds. You know, they are very thoughtful. The most appropriate word for you, for them, is a thinker. They think. They think. They take time. No, let me not act like this. These are people that easily have low self-esteem. They take time before they act. With a choleric and a sanguine people, we are going. They make the mistakes and they are going. Mm-hmm. They are not for them, they are going. But a perfect melancholic wants to see that this thing, it is necessary. They put one, they do like that. Okay, you can be very moody. Be careful. They're not friendly, they're moody, but they are friends. They stay long. Then there are times when they feel happy, but then their happiness is not for long. These are not people that they can be themselves. You ask, what are you doing? No, they have their own things that please them. Melancholics, perfect melancholics, they are too moody. They smile with people very short, but only their friends know. Now, they say melancholy personalities tend to be suspicious, critical, and pessimistic. I said it. Pessimistic, low self-esteem. They are not positive in their thinking. So you can be choleric, but you have a melancholic tendency. That helps you to check. So you don't just always do things. But at least you should try to sit and should it not, should it be a pure choleric? Say it must work. It's always seen possibilities. So others won't find it easy to please you because you are always fuzzy with details. Still, you can create lasting friendship. No, they are friends. You see, my friend for long is still my friend. And they are still there. But there are people that are details. They don't have time for too many things. They go straight to the point. They do it and they go. Striving for perfection is not wrong, which is their thing. See, these are people that they always, if something has not reached its best, they cook food here, you are enjoying the food. It's not good food to them. You are enjoying it, they are telling you that something, they will do their things and do whatever. They want to organize the house. Oh my God, they are nice people, well organized. They know how to put the cupboards, the shoes, clean it. Oh God, I love them around me, Sha. Striving for perfection, but there are times when you expect too much from others because you are perfectionist. They want you to be that person. Hey, imagine a melancholy getting married to a sanguine. Let me tell you what happened. A sanguine husband starts from the door, removes his shoe, enter the parlor, remove the socks and drop, and go to the room and remove the coat. That's not it with a melancholic husband. A melancholic husband comes to the house, takes off the shoes outside, remove the socks, okay, arrange it and keep it, comes, take all very organized. Then imagine now you get married, your spouse is the person, every day you'll be picking shoes. So now you have to devise a strategy to speak a language, to communicate. That's why we say people know themselves so that they will be able to exchange ideas. Hello? So if you want to remain sanguine, you want to remain phlegmatic, that is me, that is me. My dear, live your life alone. Don't get married. Don't enter into relationship that are too strong. Stay you and live your life. Because a husband cannot say, my wife cannot control me. That is me. You are too lazy. No. The wife is not, or the husband is not lazy because she's not doing, or he's not doing anything. But it's just because the choleric in the man is, or the woman is too much that the little you are doing is not enough. Purposeful, okay. They have a lot of characteristics. They know how to keep high standards. Very high standards. Economical. Mama, I used to have a friend. No, those are people, they don't eat your money as bankers or jangi. They are very organized. They don't take your money in the house, allowance, and they go and spend it. They are not those kind of people. Melancholics don't do, they are not extravagant. Okay. So when
Pastor Me, you are muted.
this melancholic, they are very organized, economical, so they know how to manage and give you the good results. They are tidy, they are conscious of details. So if you are that kind of a person, you know that's a strength to you. Okay. Some of those characteristics of, so They say they easily, one of their weaknesses, they easily enter. You see, their moody nature and their thoughtful nature can easily make them enter into depression. They're always there. So they can think, and I'm tired. I'm tired. So since they are task-oriented people too, they think that they want to do is not coming forth. They easily give up. They enter into depression. They become moody. You enter the house, they are just bored. Everything to them is a problem. No. No. The fact that it has not arrived does not mean it will not arrive. That's it with them. So that their issue, it can make them to depression can easily take them. They say, no, he did not want to talk. He died of depression. What depression? Because you were going through something. You were thinking it only to yourself, and a little shock, you are dead. So one thing they have to advise is make the melancholic always look positive. Let them look the bright side of life. Let them see that there's a possibility in every impossibility. There's a scripture, there's a Proverbs chapter 16, verse 20b says, happy is the man who puts his trust in the Lord. He says, don't spend so much time planning. They would think, they would think, they would think, they would think and think. They will plan and plan. They want only one of their things is perfectionism. They like to be perfect. It can bring them to that depression, that depressive state. And you know, the dangers of depression. All right. I will take the peaceful phlegmatic. I say this is the nicest kind of people, easygoing people, always good in everything people. You hardly find fault if you don't know them. You will hardly see a fault of a phlegmatic if you are not really in the life of the phlegmatic. All right, let me say again. They say, as phlegmatic, they are relaxed, easygoing, consistent. A phlegmatic can do something over and over and over. These are good pastors. Over and over and over. No, it's there. The same thing over and over and over. This is it. You know, cool, they are calm, quiet, they have over and over. You know, they teach you today, they come again, teach you tomorrow, they come again. If you don't, until you grow. However, their negative emotions can also determine, like, they can be worried. These are their negative emotions, irrespective of the fact that, okay, they can be calm. But you know, they can be fearful. These are aspects that makes them, I used to say, this is the wheelbarrow personality sometimes. I used to call it the wheelbarrow personality, and I'll explain you why. You see, irrespective of the fact that they are easygoing, one thing, they are indecisive, they are selfish, they avoid responsibilities, they are too shy, and then this self-righteousness issue. So there are these kind of people that you take, you push, you reach, and they go. In all of this, once they have their family of their own, they're a good parent. They're good parents until they tend to give their children enough time. They are not in a hurry. They are not in a hurry. Their children have a very good time as parents, their spouse, their family. They are kind people. They are people-oriented, 100% people-oriented. They have time for everybody. Nobody feels cheated by a phlegmatic personality, though they are very fearful. So one of the things that have to help a phlegmatic is though they are good listeners too, they say they should try to push and take some responsibilities at times. You see, that is why we really talk about these personal development classes or courses, yes, that our mommy comes up with, our coach comes up with, where she chips in. They help a lot. Personal development topics, they help us a lot, especially with people. Imagine you are a phlegmatic. You just know that but how do you come out of it? No matter what you know, you may be a choleric, but how do you develop yourself? You need somebody to push you. You need somebody to encourage you and to keep reminding you of this thing that you have to do. Somebody needs to just open a door for you to run and enter. Somebody needs to tell you your strength, and then you just stand on it and you fly. When you know you, I said in your personal development, in all of these part of personal development, I know me now. I know my strengths. I know my weaknesses. What next? How do I use them? How do I develop them? How do I suppress or deal with the other weaknesses and make good use of my strengths? That is how we work to be better. If your marriage now, with this thing that you are learning, and then you find yourself, you see, you have already learned an aspect of personal development that will help you know you and your spouse. You will know some people think that this person hates me. No, the person does not hate me. The person is just manifesting a weakness in his personality or in his temperament traits. The person is manifesting it. And then now you just sit and no, and this is like this. The person is even ignorant. That's how I am. That's how I am. I don't care. I don't care. You don't know the dangers of you don't being care about that your temperament. You don't know that it destroys way or the other. So when you just that is me, I know I'm an outgoing person. I know, but what are the dangers of such to your relationship, marital, career, and family, and otherwise? If you don't know that, you will be in trouble. A peaceful person at the job site can still be a problem, because there are some things that we don't need people. There are some situations that we don't need just peaceful people. We need people that are, no, they don't need just be calming down here. We need people that will say, hey, get up and start going. Whether you are happy or not, we don't keep you at that comfortable state. Oh, and my coach is one of these. She does not want that comfortable. You are too comfortable. Get up. Get up. So one of the persons, each time I'm around, I'm going to meet her, I know that there is something I have to do. I have to give her a report unconsciously because of some things she has put. Unconsciously, when I have to, anytime she does not like she cares too much. But when somebody, you have learned something and you say, oh, I've added value to myself. When I'm around, I'll just, okay, this is what I'm going to tell her. You start giving accounts where accounts are not needed. What is she doing with my account? No, but because you have understood that accountability is something that is very important in life, irrespective of who you are. The fact that you are a task-oriented person and most often you succeed in your task does not make you an all-round successful person. There are other aspects in your life that somebody should be doing the check and balances. Your career may be very successful because you are a task-oriented person, but your family is dying because you are not people-oriented. There is no blame in it. You don't focus on the people. You focus on the task. So how am I going to use you? All right, the day I need sex, I go and have sex. The day I want to eat, I eat. The day I don't care. The day I want you to go out, go out. The day I want you to sit, sit. You know, all of those things. Oh, in this house, we are jolly, jolly. There's no time to sit and have a me time and have a that is always people coming here because you are a people-oriented person. No, there are tasks to be accomplished. So while taking care of everybody, also remember that this family has tasks. There's a task in the family. There's a task at your job site. There's a time I was doing my internship in management. And when I was doing that, I learned something from there. There was one of the workers that were dismissed. Okay. And the day they had to dismiss the worker, they called the people. I learned a lot from them. They called the people, they say, oh, this person has to go, and oh, this person is so nice. You see, the person will always give me ideas. Everybody, and then the manager got up and said, that's true. This person was not employed here to give you people all this encouragement. He's not a human resource officer to come and be seen about your well-being. He was employed for a particular thing. So when you, in all, doing the human resource management role in one way, you were missing your real job description. So it weighs on the entire company. But in doing your job, nobody stops you from working and doing other things. So you cannot just be one-sided. And since it is a natural thing, your flesh is very comfortable with it. Since it's a natural thing. So people are very comfortable forgetting that there is a place for sacrifice. There is a place for sacrifice in their relationship. But because their carnal nature gives them access and comfort with their flesh. So what they do is, we are okay. May it not be our portion. After learning this, I'm going to send again another form. We work on this and you'll see. I'll send a form. It will carry the 4 temperaments. You will work on it again. And then you come out with something great for yourself. You cannot cheat yourself. True or false? You can't cheat yourself. So when you will work it out, you will see yourself. What I will do is I will send the first 2. You will feel it. When you feel it, okay, you will let me know, and I'll send the other ones so that you will know. I'll not give it all. It's that I'll give part by part so that you will enjoy this matter. You will discover yourself. If you are with your spouse, I permit you to do it with her or him. Whether the person pays school fees here or not, at least for the fact that you are there, the 2 of you should do it so that you come out with something. It is still good. Whether you are married, it is a post-marital exercise. You can still do it now. It will still help some problems. All right. Thank you all for being there. We have come to the end of the class of my lectures. I can take some questions now, if there are any. Okay.
Okay. Well done, ma. Well done, ma.
Thank you.
I think I enjoyed the class more today, and the network is better than the last one.
Oh, praise God.
As you were discussing, I was trying to fit myself into one of the temperaments, and it was kind of how do I see it? Like, wow, this look like me, this sounds like me. Um, and they weren't that very good how do I put it? Very good features. Like I think I was able to fit more into the melancholy, the choleric, somewhere between the two. Yes.
Yeah.
I read a book. Spirit Control Woman. Spirit Control Woman.
Okay.
Yes, that has to do with the fact that
Yes.
you
That one helps you
your
to blend. It helps
oh,
now
okay.
in this natural temperament.
Hmm. Okay, so the natural temperament, we can still work on it to change it, or I don't know how best to say, maybe amend some things about it. We feel like they might not really help us. Like you were saying at the point, like if you're like this and you're not ready to amend, just don't marry, stay single. Like you might not really be able to work out a marriage with those kind of with that kind of personality. So is this something we can
Okay.
easily
Thank you.
very way to easily work on those we don't really like, those features we want to.
You know, like I said in this thing, I've said relationships are carnal. We are spirit being, but there are relationships. I said, especially in marriage. Marriage is where they will test your spirit. All right. We have not spoken of the spirit control temperament, which is the fact that they overrun to every Christian home, where when your flesh is failing, you people should come back and check. That is the checklist of all of these things. But to know me naturally, I do it and say, oh, so I'm a sanguine person. Now, being a sanguine person naturally does not mean I am not spirit-filled sanguine or a choleric. Now, I know that these people are bossy. Now, in my leadership, I have to be conscious now. They are naturally leaders. So in this thing that you know that leadership just comes naturally, how do you help it in a way that people run away from you? You cannot be a spirit control person and people run away from you. Therefore, I should help myself. I should help myself by doing what? Ameliorating. Understanding my weaknesses and working on my weaknesses. Knowledge of the weaknesses is the first thing. So I start working on my weaknesses, gathering information, both what the information I need to build up, to meet up to the expectation of a spirit controlled temperament life. Are we okay?
I'm listening.
Yes. So is it okay? So when I get this natural, so people say, it's not that, it is very important. A natural man that does not know when the Holy Spirit is at work has not had conviction of change. Therefore, if I just sit and assume, it's a challenge. A natural me should know that, hey, something struck here. I've learned this thing and I've received this knowledge, and this knowledge is the power of this information is working for me. So you don't just leave like nothing is happening. Something is happening. Hello?
Yes, ma'am. I can hear you. I'm with you.
Yes. So have I answered your question, please?
With ability to
The
put
network
ourselves
is
under
breaking. Sorry,
okay,
the
okay.
network is breaking. I'm not really getting well.
Yes, I said I got your answer. And the ability to put the conscience of the weaknesses, and then by the help of the Spirit put it under control so that it doesn't affect our interaction and the way we handle things with other people.
Good. That's it. Because if you don't know you, what are you submitting to God? What are we telling God? I'm a hot-tempered person. I'm a choleric person. So I submit that to God. So that when now, the first thing is when I'm conscious that I am a choleric person is angry, hot-tempered. So by the time the consciousness of it already puts me on check. If I'm somebody that is conscious, but I've not dealt with it. So when it puts me on check, I say, I know is that my anger. How do I deal now with that, my anger? God, knowledge and God. The knowledge of the fruits of the Spirit. Okay, any other question? I think it's time. Yes, ma'am. Any other question?
Thank you for the lecture, ma. Sorry, ma, can you please summarize the sanguine in 2 minutes before you leave me?
Okay.
Because I came late for the class. So.
All right, let me get back to it. I said a popular sanguine. They call it a popular sanguine. All right. It's an extrovert. That's an outgoing person. Is optimistic and a talker. They like telling stories. They have many friends. They inspire people. Okay. They easily volunteer to work. They don't bear grudges because they are people-oriented and outspoken. So they don't have time for grudges. They easily apologize. Don't worry, I'll send you a list. You get it. They easily apologize. Their weakness. Okay.
I would also appreciate it if there can be notes for this program. Just summary, not something voluminous.
The summary will be this assignment that I'm giving you. Okay.
Okay.
The summary will be the assignment that I'm giving you that you will do. So you have 4 forms that you will fill. In the 4 forms, you will know you. And you will know the other temperament, how they function. Okay.
All right.
Yes. So that's what we would do now. So after this class, do the first. Pastor said he was not satisfied. Pastor, you'll be satisfied. You will do it again. You do it until you are satisfied. Change it again,
Okay.
I think we have come to the end of our class. Any other question, please, or preoccupation?